Biography of Mark Twain. Mark Twain, born Samuel Langhorne Clemens on November 30th, 1835, was an American writer, humorist, entrepreneur, publisher, and lecturer. He is best known for his novels, The Adventures of Tom Sawyer, and its sequel, Adventures of Huckleberry Finn, both of which are considered classics of American literature. Twain grew up in Hannibal, Missouri, a town on the Mississippi River which served as inspiration for many of his stories. He worked as a printer, steamboat pilot, and miner before finding success as a writer. Twain's writing style was characterized by wit, satire, and keen observations of American society. He was also known for his humor and his memorable aphorisms. Twain was born in Florida, Missouri, but his family moved to Hannibal, Missouri, when he was 4 years old. His experiences growing up in Hannibal, a bustling port town along the Mississippi River, heavily influenced his writing, particularly his famous works like The Adventures of Tom Sawyer and Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. Twain worked as a printer's apprentice and then as a typesetter before pursuing a career as a riverboat pilot on the Mississippi River. His time as a pilot provided him with first-hand knowledge of the river and its surroundings, which he later incorporated into his writing. Twain's breakthrough came with the publication of the celebrated Jumping Frog of Calaveras County, a humorous short story that gained national attention. He went on to write numerous novels, short stories, essays, and travelogues, establishing himself as one of America's most beloved authors. Twain embarked on several world tours during which he gave lectures and performances to large audiences. He traveled extensively throughout Europe, the Middle East, and the Pacific, chronicling his experiences in books such as The Innocents Abroad and Following the Equator. Twain was also involved in various business ventures, including investing in inventions and technologies. However, many of his investments, such as the page typesetting machine, ultimately failed, leading him to declare bankruptcy later in life. Twain was a keen observer of American society and politics, and his writing often satirized the social norms and injustices of his time. He was an outspoken critic of imperialism, racism, and social inequality, making him a controversial figure in some circles. Twain married Olivia Langdon in 1870, and they had 4 children together. Despite his literary success, Twain faced personal tragedies, including the deaths of 2 of his children at young ages. These experiences influenced his later writings, which often explored themes of loss and mortality. Mark Twain's influence on American literature and culture is immense, His works continue to be studied and celebrated for their wit, humor, and insight into the human condition. Twain's legacy extends beyond literature, as his quotes and aphorisms are often cited, and his iconic white suit and bushy mustache have become enduring symbols of American literary history. Twain adopted his famous pen name while working as a riverboat pilot. Mark Twain was a term used by Mississippi River boatmen to indicate that the water was 2 fathoms 12 feet deep, a safe depth for navigation. Twain chose the name to evoke his connection to the river and his love for steamboat life. Twain's writing style is characterized by vivid descriptions, colloquial language, and a distinctive narrative voice. He often used humor and satire to critique societal norms and expose hypocrisy, making his works both entertaining and thought-provoking. Despite his literary acclaim, Twain's works, particularly Adventures of Huckleberry Finn, have been the subject of controversy and censorship due to their use of racial slurs and portrayal of sensitive themes such as slavery. However, many scholars argue that Twain's intent was to critique racism and expose its harmful effects rather than promote it. In his later years, Twain faced financial difficulties and personal tragedies, including the death of his wife, Olivia, and 2 of his daughters. Despite these challenges, he continued to write and lecture, maintaining his wit and humor until the end of his life. Twain's former home in Hartford, Connecticut, is now a museum dedicated to his life and works. The Mark Twain House and Museum preserves Twain's legacy and offers tours, educational programs, and events to visitors. Mark Twain's influence extends far beyond his own writings. He is often credited with shaping the development of American literature and inspiring generations of writers, including Ernest Hemingway, William Faulkner, and J.D. Salinger. His works have been translated into numerous languages and adapted into films, plays, and other media. Twain's wit and wisdom are encapsulated in many memorable quotes and sayings that continue to resonate with readers today. From humorous quips to profound observations about life and human nature, Twain's words continue to be quoted and referenced in popular culture around the world. Mark Twain's life and work remain a significant part of American literary history, continuing to entertain, inspire, and provoke thought well over a century after his passing. Mark Twain passed away on April 21, 1910, leaving behind a lasting legacy as one of America's greatest literary figures. Thanks for watching the video. Please subscribe and like my channel for more videos.